And if you see this conspicuous looking fellow to my right with these sunglasses and his hat,
wow.
conspicuous, like what is this man up to?
Good grief.
You know, that's the outfit that people be wearing when they ain't trying to be noticed in the movies. You know, like they got on some dark ass shades and a hat. And you know, like no, like LandLord is inconspicuous right now. He's incognito, and you know, he is the most fairest man in the country though. But hey, how you living today, my boy?
Man, you know, I'm just living righteous, my brother. How you doing, man? You know, we just
We're not
I can't even say that without
we're not gonna do this today.
if I want to piss him off, all I gotta say is I'm living righteous, my brother. But yeah, man, we just in here trying to get to this good old content, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling brilliant, man. You know, I feel superb and all other adjectives and, you know, context words that just make you feel real good about yourself. So I'm feeling real good this morning. I'm on a extended vacation. I took off today. I was off tomorrow anyway for Veterans Day. And then, of course, there was the weekend. So your boy, he ain't got a 4-day weekend. I'm feeling great. Ready to jump head first into this content, man. And you know, we're gonna have ourselves some real deal conversations. But let me show some love to everybody sliding into the chat box real quick, man. My boy Joshua Fisher was the first person to tap in with me in the liquor store. Salute to you. I see Raymond Silas in here. Lawrence Moore in the trap. Miss Regina Green with the green in the trap. My brother Jamison Taylor. LandLord from Alabama. You know, he in here trying to collect rent because the rent is due. My brother Jazzy Jeff finna get drunk with me on a Thursday morning. Miss Regina Green is also in the liquor store, so she's very nefarious this morning.
Very, yes, sir.
Smoke one for you, my boy. Neil, the serial slapper, you know, he said he slapped 22 Eagles fans and 13 Giant fans before checking in.
Good
so
grief.
He done slapped 35 human beings. 35 grown-ass men have been slapped. You know,
early in the morning.
Before 10:30, you know, that man be putting in work, man. So salute to my boy, man.
Shout out to my boy Darren Posey in the building, man. Them members in the building sliding in. And shout out to Big Dallas 8604. And everybody else, man, Lawrence Moore, shout out to y'all, Elder Lockhart, Michael Lockhart, the Lockhart Squad, OG Mac. What's happening with y'all, man?
Hey, Joshua Fisher said you need to fake 42 toss.
Man, what? Don't start my morning off like this, man. Who said that, man? We got to do. They gotta go take a seat this early in the morning.
Hey, that's my boy Joshua Fisher, man.
The 42 toss. Y'all so dirty, bro.
Man, y'all know that's the best play in the playbook.
If y'all don't know what the 42 toss is, man, y'all can't be missing my shows, man. Y'all can't be missing these shows. It's hilarious.
It's too easy. What's up with you, man? Neil said
it's too easy.
He said I have more time because I'm on vacation as well. That's my boy right there, man. See, vacation gang in the building, man.
I'm jealous, so let's move on before I get mad.
You done been all across the country, LandLord. We ain't finna hear that. I called LandLord one day, like, man, what you doing, man? Like, man, you know, I'm in Zimbabwe right now. Like, you know, I had to catch this play out here, man. The price is so low.
What you doing out there, man? Very nefarious out there.
Man, what? All they had was a hat.
You know what I'm saying?
He said I can at least slap a lot today myself, including all 3 and 4 letters. Man, the boy be hating.
Man.
Hey, they on dick today, but you know, they be normally hating.
I really don't even know. Y'all surprised me when you said that, because I just knew they'd be like, well, he didn't win and Dak is terrible. So
man, you know, speaking of that, man, real quick, everybody, y'all know the usual rules and regulations, so I ain't got to stay on this spiel too long, man. Y'all know to hit the like button when you slide in here. That's just good manners. It helps with our pages. It helps our pages grow. And if you got any love in your heart for LandLord, you got any love in your heart for Henny, hit the like button, man. Also, make sure you share the content. You know that we practice manifestation. So share the content 6 times if you want the Dallas Cowboys to win their 6th championship. It's that simple. If you want the Cowboys to win number 6, share the content 6 times. And if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan or Giants fan, it really don't matter at this point because we got smoke with all them boys. I will give you half off on everything inside the liquor store. And, we got exactly what you need to succeed over here, man. We got cowboy readers, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. Now, LandLord actually incorporates everything else under the sun that can make you sin, because he got the trap boom. So, to make sure y'all hit that like, them shares, and hit them Eagles fans upside the head. And, I'm the raffling dude. Speaking of raffles, everybody that won, I will have your stuff sent out in a couple days. Mr. Richburg, just let me know for sure. I'm pretty sure that you need the game for PlayStation 5. Just let me know. Mr. Nelson, a matter of fact, I will have your jersey ordered and sent out tomorrow. Also, I need DP Johnson to inbox me to let me know what bobblehead you want. But, we moved on to the next raffle. We're raffling off game tickets to the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions. It's going to be one of the bigger games of the year. Both playoff teams, both playing for seeding. It's going to be Sunday night football. So if you want an opportunity to win and go, hit the Cash App. It's $Henny the More, or hit the Super Chats or the Super Stickers, man. And hey, it's going down in a major way. We'll be sending you out there to help the Dallas Cowboys will themselves to victory, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy JB2 sliding in for the win. What's happening?
Yeah, indeed. Salute to everybody in the trap. Salute to everybody in the liquor store, man. There's 100,000 places y'all could be, but y'all here with us, on a Thursday morning, being very nefarious. So thank y'all.
Facts.
So where do you want to start, man? Do you want to start with Dak and this offense? Do you want to start with the offensive line, or do you want to start with Tony Pollard and what part he plays in the disappearing run game?
I'm kind of a bad news first kind of guy,
All right,
Give me the bad news first.
Let's start with the offensive line, because we already know. Hear me out. We already know that. I'm just gonna say it like you really ain't doing much right along the offensive line. It's really two people, but when there's only 5 people up there, it makes a big world of difference. So when you talk about pass protection, this is a composite. You don't like PFF, fine, because they also got ESPN and they got another site. So this is a composite score, meaning they took the scores, they averaged them out. Like all 3 of these folks ain't lying on people. You know what I mean? That's why I like composite scores.
Look, you remember what I said yesterday? I was like, the differential won't be like they say that they are a 70 and we feel like they are 90. Like it might be like a 5 to 6 point differential, either higher or lower. So that's how I look at it. It ain't gonna be like we got completely different feelings from the graphics. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be that big of a differential most of the time, I say.
Yeah, most of the time. So if you look at our composite score, we're 18th in the National Football League. That's not great. It's not horrid. We're not the New York Giants who we're finna play, who will grade out as a damn 10. They're the worst offensive line in the National Football League in protecting their quarterback.
Good grief. They 32.
They're 32. But, at the same token, we're not really great. If Dak Prescott did not have the pocket awareness that he had, if he was not elusive, he was not a big dude that was hard to bring down, there would be a whole bunch more sacks and hits and everything else, man. So right now, your offensive line is not pass blocking very well. That is the bad news, right? That is the bad news. So, and listen, that's really weird. We'll tie this into the Terrence Steele stuff. We'll tie it into Terrence Steele because we know that Terrence Steele is probably your worst pass blocking starting offensive lineman at this point. I still think Josh Ball ain't shit. So like he's somewhere out there in the world, living and breathing, collecting a check. So he's still probably your worst offensive lineman. But right now, out of the people who actually play, like Terrence Steele is playing not good football at all, man. And I like Terrence Steele. I stood on the table for him to get paid. He had earned it up to that point. I was pro-play Terrence Steele over Lael Collins. I was all that stuff. But you got to call a spade sometimes, man. Terrence Steele is not playing good football at this point, man. That man gave up 12 pressures. That man gave up 4 sacks in a single game. So what are your thoughts, man, about fixing some of the woes? Because listen, like Tyler Biadasz is struggling a little bit too in pass pro, but he's in the middle of the damn defense. He's beside Tyler Smith and he's beside Zach Martin. So he's not really giving up sacks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's not really losing too badly to the point where you can't play him. So what are your thoughts about what we could possibly do to help this offensive line pass block?
Well, for sure it'll be, to me, man, like I said, we seen them send him what? We seen him send him a little chip blocks from the tight ends and the running backs at times. We're gonna have to do that much more often. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the most concerning things about a game like that is it's damaging to your confidence too. You know what I'm saying? You need to be confident. Hopefully the coaches know how to just, constructively criticize Terrence and still make sure his confidence is still intact, because that's just like a snowball effect after that. Once your confidence gone, you pretty much, it's almost like a kicker at that point. Like, hey, get him out of here. He's damaged goods at that point. But, hopefully he can still keep his confidence high. And, all I can say is we just implement some more chip blocks. We need to chip with the running backs and the tight ends on his side. And like I said, I just don't think you can do that all game. I just don't think you could do it all game. Or what I say is just do it in the important situations. You know what I'm saying? Do it as often as it, like on third down and stuff like that. Do it on the important parts of the game for sure, just to be sure that you got the time that you need to make the plays. You know what I'm saying? So if that's not happening, man, I don't know. We'll just have to pray that he, shakes himself out of this funk he in. You know what I'm saying? That's the only other option I could say.
Well, let me throw this out there real quick, Kinfo. Let me throw this out there. My thought process on how to handle this is going to be slightly different. Hold on, what the hell? Oh, my stuff came through the phone too. I don't know why I had this shit pulled up. I was tweaking for a second. I like they got my phone tab. What's going on? But
you in the truck. I ain't no telling.
Man, hey, they be raiding this mugs, man. So Hey, but my thought process is this, because Terrence Steele has come back from injury. So you just asked him to pass block down there 50 times. That's part of it too. Like, he was out there having to pass block down there 50 times. They threw the ball 44 times. So if you're not good at something, you should probably do it less. So in order for him to do it less, you probably need to go out there and run the ball a little bit more. Because granted, remember, this is gonna bleed into a different conversation that we're going to have.
Let's do it.
Your run block win rate is just about the same as it was last year when you were one of the best running teams in the National Football League.
Let's not do it, dude. I don't know if I want to do it yet.
Hold on, I'm just saying. I'm not.
You opening up wounds, man. It hurts.
I'm just saying, Ken, folks. Just hear me out, though. Hear me out. I don't think Terrence Steele gets his ass whooped like that if he's only pass blocking on 23 sets, and out of those 23 sets, you're doing play action on 10 of them. You know what I mean? Like, there's not going to be a lot. If you can limit him to like 10. If you can limit him to like 10 actual drop back pass blocking sets, then you'll probably see a better Terrence Steele. Because think about it, the Eagles had a liability on their offensive line. That boy they had playing guard for them. He's not very good, but you also know that Jalen Hurts only threw the ball 23 times, right? He only threw the ball 23 times. I can't even tell you how many of them were actual just straight drop back shotgun passes. They were still RPOs. There were all these other things that they did. So they didn't ask him to drop back and block Micah Parsons head up 30, 40 times a game. They didn't ask him to do that. Right? He had maybe, like I said, he had maybe 10 actual dropbacks, and everything else was like play action. They only threw the ball 23 times. So if the Dallas Cowboys can take some of the pressure off of Terrence Steele, if you limit the amount of time that you ask him to even pass block, then you might see a better Terrence Steele. Now, granted,
time out. You got a great point right there, but especially for a game like last game, some games just gonna be like that, bro. Like, you might not be able to hide it. You either gonna try to press your luck or be going 3 and out. Because you might not be able to run. Like if you can't run, you can't avoid it. You just gotta deal with it, bro. Like, hey, so send some chips over there or something. Like, I came into that game feeling like we weren't really gonna be running the ball like that. I don't know what it. I just knew we wasn't gonna be running.
I mean, I felt that too because our run game has been non-existent, and they were the best run defense in the National Football League. We did say it would be a pass happy game. It would be on Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and the pass catchers. Like we came to that conclusion. I didn't disagree on that at all. But moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably gonna have to be the formula for Terrence Steele. At least till he get a little bit healthier.
Yeah, it might be. That might be better for everybody. Yeah. So you're right. I get it though.
Listen, there's 4 weeks in between the 4 games in between the next time that we play the Eagles. We play the Giants, who aren't very good. We play the Commanders. I keep skipping the Panthers for some reason, but we play the Panthers before to play the Commanders, and then we play Seattle, who they just lost by 35 points, man. So I respect them. I think they got good talent. I think they're a good team. But they lost by 35 points.
To be fair, we kind of did too. Then how many points we lost to? We lost for.
We lost by 30, but
So I don't think I'm in a position to judge right now. Even though it was several games ago, I'ma still be watching them. You know what I'm saying? They got some capable players over there.
Very capable.
And I hope we beat the crap out of them too.
Yeah, they're very capable. But they're gonna be in Dallas, so I
Give me
don't have any
sec.
fear about that.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, what happened? All right, we ready.
What the hell we were saying though?
We were talking about the protection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, man, like
it was kind of bleeding into this run game we got to talk about too. Because I was saying that I don't think you can just run the ball like that, especially not the way we construct it right now. It's just not happening right now. And I don't know if it's a combination of what I don't know if it's the line or the running backs. I don't know what it is, but
I mean, it's never black and white. There probably are like a play here and there where it is the offensive line, but there's way more times where it's Tony Pollard, man. There's way more times where it's Tony Pollard. Can we be honest real quick, man? Because I love Tony.
No.
Yes. Shout out to Heist, man, for the $5 super chat. He said, shout out to Henny and LandLord New Media. Thank you for the love, my boy. And hey, they got you a raffle entry, man. Because we're raffling off tickets to the Cowboys versus the Short Lions game next month. So hey, they got you a raffle entry. Heist, salute to you, my boy.
Salute.
But let's do this. Let's do it like this. Some people be forgetting that we're running a different style scheme, right? We're running a zone run scheme over a gap style blocking scheme, right? So pretty much in a gap style blocking scheme, it literally means what it means. You're supposed to be moving whoever is in your assigned gap the F out the way. You got this if your assignment is to block the dude in the B gap, that's who the hell you block. So on and so forth. So that's a gap style blocking scheme. Zone, you run to everybody's gonna flow either to the left or the right. And whoever constitute your area or your zone, that's who the hell you block. So the reason that you run a zone style blocking scheme is to give your running back options.
Line.
Yeah, to give your running back options of where to take the football. So let me see if I got.
And it's the easiest way to be able to determine if it's zone or man is like zone runs the play side, it runs the side to the play, and man kind of do the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So for example, this is some shit we run all the time, right? Inside zone. That's when they be like, damn, Tony Pollard is going up in the gap.
I can't hear you.
Hold on, can you? It's you. You froze. You froze. Don't even trip. I'm gonna hold it down until you come back, my boy. Hey, I'm gonna hold it back till LandLord come back, man. 'Cause I think the Wi-Fi monsters done attacked my boy and took him out the game momentarily. But this is a play that we run all the time. It is called an inside zone. This is usually the play. Hold up. You back?
I don't know what happened. My sound went off.
All right,
We
you
good.
good? Yeah, you had froze up anyway, so I thought you had got assassinated. So, for example, for being too nefarious.
I ain't did that yet.
You notice this man said yet. But yeah, so this is usually the play where folks be like, damn, why they keep running Tony up the middle? Why they keep running Tony up the middle? Tony don't have to take the shit up the middle. And that's the thing. Like, there's going to be a cutback lane. So look at the diagram, and this is how the play is ran. This is where they're taking the play. This person gonna come out. Offensive line is all going left except for this backside right tackle. He's going to seal block, and he's gonna seal block this defensive end right there. So the running back can either take it play side where going to the left, or he can take it back to the cutback lane because this seal block allows for a lane going back in the opposite direction. So there is actually should be two places that this play can go, either front side or back side. It's up to the running back to determine where to take the football. So if Tony Pollard is running into somebody's back and getting 2 yards, like if you go back and look at the film, if the cutback lane is there, he don't take it. That's on Tony Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Tony Pollard. Because listen, the reason that we even moved to a zone style scheme is to complement the skill set of our running backs. Tony Pollard was a return man in college. He's supposed to have very good vision, but at this point, he's not really seeing stuff really well. So you will see plays where Tony Pollard runs into people's asses and running into people's backs and not getting to the cutback lane, or you see him go to the cutback lane too early where there was green grass on the play side. Like, it's been both. And listen, let me show y'all another one, just so y'all don't think we crazy. Because this is a play where there's 2 options. There's actually plays where you got 3 options to take the damn football, right? Because you have an outside zone 2-back set. This is what y'all really want to see when Lukey is in there. Have him as the lead blocker. He would be following Tony Pollard. Would be following the fullback, and if something opens up inside, you can cut it back up there, or you can continue following the fullback to the edge. So there's like 3 options on some plays where you can take the football. So that's part of the thing I'm saying. Like, if I just use common sense, if my offensive line is still run blocking at the same rate that they were last year when I had a 1,000-yard rusher, right? If that's still the same, and the only difference is the scheme, then what I would have to say is right now Tony Pollard is not seeing it real well right now, my boy. He just ain't seeing it real well, and that's not a knock on him. And that's not a knock on Tony Pollard.
Like I said, man, I've seen it a couple of times. If you go back and watch that Schoonmaker play, the drive of the Schoonmaker play, man, Tony had a wide open. If he would have ran to the outside, bro, it would have been touchdown. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I said I see this too often with him as of late. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking Tony probably still trying to mentally get back from this injury. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said, man. It's frustrating when you think about it, man. The Cowboys been putting a lot of pressure on injured players, and I just don't think that's smart. And then, like, we see the politics look like we suffering from politics. You know what I'm saying? Because if we see Rico producing when he get in the game, and you got basically Tony Pollard coming off an injury, why are you not using him, man? Even if you didn't have a capable back behind an injured player, you will still run him, right? You'll be like, hey, we gotta keep them runs down because he coming off an injury. That's like common sense. Even if you did have a back that wasn't producing, you will still run them. You'll be like, I gotta be able to cut these runs down a little bit. So I just don't understand why in the world you would not use a guy that's look like he got the burst, look like he got the vision, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all just spamming Tony Pollard for no reason. So I just don't get it.
Star acts, or we running inside zone scheme. We run a little bit of everything. We run inside zone, outside zones, and there's multiple plays outside of the zone scheme that we do run. So yes, it's a zone style blocking scheme, and there's multiple plays. I only show 2, but there's really like seven or 8 plays out of the zone. So there will be people that come into motion on the block. There will be people that come backside. Like you could bring a tight end and still seal block, and it'd be a zone play. Let me see if I got the diagram for that one. Let me see if I got the diagram for that one or not. I may or may not, but there's multiple ones, even including motion, even including some different things.
Salute the double R in the building and them members, man, with the $2 super. He said, salute Landlord and Cowboy Nation. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate you. Shout out to Stargazer Sports in the building. What's happening?
Yeah, salute the Star, man. Always doing good work over there. If you ain't winning, subscribe to the page. Make sure you do that, man. We always got support independent content creators. So y'all make sure y'all
support, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all go support, man.
True. But yeah, I think that's, you know what I'm saying? When I see stuff like that, it be a battle between me and like being honest, because you know I don't want to bash nobody. So I at least give it a couple of games. Like I ain't gonna come up here as soon as I see it happen. I'll be like, I give them the benefit of the doubt most of the time. I'll be like, well, maybe that's just a bad play. Maybe that's just a bad game. Maybe he was just off today. But if I see this consistently happen over a period of games, then I must say something. Then I would be being dishonest if I went to point this type of stuff out. So I don't, like when you hear me complain about something, that means I done seen this a couple of games. I'm not just gonna jump on somebody's head just because I seen it one time in one game, or just I seen them have a bad game. That's why I was so concerned about Terrence Steele last week. I ain't say this after 1 week of Terrence Steele. I said, man, I've been seeing Terrence Steele struggle for weeks. And then they asked me what my biggest concern was. I said his name. I singled him out. I said Terrence Steele. He's been concerning. Now, week after week, you can't just keep showing me that. That's when I have to speak up. If I don't say nothing by then, I'm being dishonest at that point. I can't do that. I'm giving grace already. I'm giving grace. You know what I'm saying? So don't think as soon as I see something just to have a hot take, that's what I'm doing. No. I give people grace all the time. I just say, man, maybe that was just a bad play. Maybe that's just a bad game. He was off that day. Let's see what he do next week. Then he just keep doing it week after week. Oh, I gotta put it out there, man. I gotta tell on you. I gotta snitch on you.
Remember, this is not even the worst that he graded out in a game. Now I don't take PFF as the end all be all, but they graded that man out as an 8 against the 49ers. So this was not the first time that these so-called experts said he had a bad game. And when you look, hey, salute to Double R for the $2 super. Thank you for the love and support, my guy. He said, "Go Cowboys." But this is not the first time, man. For the season, Terrence Steele has 5 penalties, 6 sacks, and he got like 30 pressures surrendered already. So like it's not like it's just been one game.
Hey, that was perfectly said right there, Paul. He said that benefit of the doubt loses its benefits at one point. Yeah, it do. Otherwise, it's like, bro, you ain't got no insurance no more, bro. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got your back no more.
Star said, fellas, did y'all see that our best and most successful pass set is empty? I'm concerned because it's like we have to take our favorite and highly successful set out because Steele needs help 24/7. That is sort of concerning. Speaking of which, man, Star be throwing alley oops, kinfolk. Like Star be throwing alley oops, kinfolk, because I got a slide for that shit.
She is the assistress. Hey, that's one of your aliases now, the assistress.
So first and foremost, man, shout out to my boy Professor O, man. You know, Professor O always on point with the stats. You should definitely go check him out on Pick 6 Sports, man. Friend of the show. Real good dude, man. But I done took down the damn graphic. You know I ain't worth a quarter. It's early. It's early.
It's early. It's a
It's
little early.
early. A little early. But hey, I would be at work normally doing inspections and stuff. So like I think it's an excuse on my part. I gotta stop.
Take down the comment.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's how you know it's early, man. That's how you know it's early.
Just a little early. Just a
Okay,
tad bit.
there we go. All right. So this is the Dallas Cowboys EPA out of different personnel groupings. So the personnel grouping that we use the most is 11 personnel, right? One running back, one tight end. 59.4% of the time. That's our fourth most. And our EPA is fourth, like in the NFL. Like that's great. Like that's a very great notion right there. There's only 3 teams that are more efficient out of 11 personnel than the Dallas Cowboys. 12 personnel, right? 14.6%. That's 18th. As Star mentioned, you go down here, you look at 10 personnel. We're only running 5% of the time, but we're very, very efficient when we do that shit.
Yeah.
There's not a single tight end out there, man. That's that's 4 wide. That's one back, 4 wide.
Most people run 11 personnel a lot too, though. Like that's probably the most utilized personnel group in the league or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think 11 personnel is the end all be all right now.
Yeah, it's like the common personnel group out here.
But you got to think about it, man. Like most tight ends, regardless of what people are saying, most people got inline tight ends now. They got tight ends that are pass catchers and mixed matches. So you still want them on the field, but you also want your wide receivers out there. You still want your back out there. So it's still a good mixture of talent that you can exploit. Still got that big body target. You can still have a running back out there if you want to audible into a handoff. So like 11 personnel is very dynamic in how you can use it to get out your sets.
True. So that's something like we said, Star. We ain't gonna be able to help them every play, bro. Like I'm just here to tell y'all right now. Like I support us doing what works. I don't care how much money they getting paid. I don't care about none of that. So I'm not supporting the Joneses being cheap, but I mean it's just only logic. Like you cannot help him every play, bro. I made the analogy yesterday. That's just like your cousin need money for the light bill every month. Like you just can't do it every month, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it every month, bro. After a while, what you got to do? You got to have a sit down. You got to sit down with them like, bro, what is going on in your life? You know what I'm saying? What do you need? You got to sit down with Terrence Steele. What's going on, sir? What are the problems that you getting now as of late? Like, what's going on? You can't help them every day, bro.
About the second month, man, like I feel like you on dope.
Like look, I know you need your lights. You know you need your lights. So why you can't pay the bill, bro? Did you get fired? If you ain't get fired, bro, like you gotta know you gotta put your bills to the side. So you just gotta know this. And then after you get burned a couple of times, you should be like, well, I know for a fact I'm not gonna get burned next time for it. Like, come on, bro. You can't do this every month, bro. I'm just sorry.
Every single month.
You can't. And look, what's so crazy about it? Everybody got a family member similar to that, though. Everybody got a family member, somebody they know that's pretty similar to that. Like, bro, you always need something. What you doing with your money, sir?
And Power said, how long can we use injury as an excuse? Well, I am going to throw Terrence Steele a bone. Because something that was pointed out to me. Terrence Steele and Kyler Murray both tore their ACLs in the same weekend. Terrence Steele been starting since September. Kyler Murray is just now finna come back in November.
Miss Jenna got me weak. I'm sorry. She said, shout out to her. She said, every month. Then she came back and said, every month. Say it harder. Every month. Like, bro, not every month, bro. Come on now. You got to relax, sir. Like, you need to get you a part-time gig or something. Start a YouTube channel. You need to do something with your life, sir. But, like you were saying, man, that's strange that Kyler still ain't back. I wonder and it's the same exact injury.
I mean, if we're being honest, Terrence Steele injury was worse because he tore his ACL, his PCL, and he tore another ligament. He tore 3 different ligaments.
Oh
Like
my God.
his knee was destroyed, and the fact that he came back and was able to play this early was remarkable in of itself.
That's what I was telling Boss. That's the conversation me and Boss had on the phone. Because I think it's a difference, man. At some point, you got to make a decision. Are you soldiering up? Are you manning up, toughing it out? Or are you hurting the team? That's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Because your position is way too important to be soldiering up. And one thing about soldiering up for the team, we support our team. That's company man business right there. Because look, if you go out there and put bad tape out there, that bad tape is not going anywhere. It's there forever. And they can forever use that against you. They can forever use that against you. When it's time to next year, what you think Jerry and Steven gonna do to Terrence Steele next year?
Ask for a discount.
Exactly. Want to know why? Because he soldiered up and came out here and put some bad tape out there. They're gonna be like, Terrence, okay, look, Terrence, let me holler at you, bro. They're gonna bring him in there. Hey, let me holler at you, Terrence. We love you. We know we love you. We love your work ethic, all of that. But you gave up a lot of pressures and sacks last year. So, we're gonna have to take a little money back, bro. You're gonna have to give us a discount. That's why you don't do certain stuff for the company all the time. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shout out to Tata Montana. You cannot get rid of what? Bad tape. Bad tape lasts forever, bro. So I want young players to keep that in mind too. You might want to play. You might feel like you need to play. But if you can't play, I feel like you might need to sit, bro.
And
you
then,
might need to sit.
And then you already won. They signed you. They gave you an extension. You ain't have to rush back, kinfolk. You ain't have to rush back because you were secure. The bag was secure. The job was over.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying, man. You just got to make sure you take that into consideration, bro. Do not rush. Do not put out bad tape. Bad tape does not go away. It lasts forever. Because look, Terrence Steele, us Cowboy fans, we know you hurt. We know you probably ain't 100%. People, because we do content. We got. If you up here in our chat about this early in the morning, more than likely you are a diehard Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? We are diehard fans. The people who just watched the game on Sunday, they don't know you hurt. They don't know you still been dealing with an injury. They don't know you tore all that stuff HTM just said. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that. So they just looking at the name on your jersey and seeing you giving up these sacks. Yeah. And that's something they ain't going to be able to forgive, man.
So this man tore his ACL, his MCL, and his MPFL. I don't know what the hell that is.
Hold on. What the last word was? All the alphabets.
MPFL.
I ain't never. That sound like a football league.
I swear to God, I said the same thing. That's why you my partner, man. That's why you my dude. That's why you my dog, man. I said the same thing.
That sound like a football league. He tore his football league.
Man, that sound like what Matavius Bryant was playing at.
The MPFL.
Hey, it's called medial patellofemoral ligament. It extends from the femur to the supermedial patella and is a trapezoidal in shape. It plays a substantial role in stabilizing the medial aspect of the patella, especially in early flexion.
Did you say trap? Say that word again.
Trapezoidal.
Trapezoidal.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
You know, like a trapezoid, the shape.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's shaped like a trapezoid. What they trying to say.
I like it.
He said that sounds like the medulla oblongata.
Man, that dude tore his whole league. So, I mean, when you take all that stuff into consideration, man, it makes you want to question the Cowboys at this point. Cause like, we know they got a history, a reputation of being cheap, right? They didn't want to pay no free agents. So not only are you not paying free agents, my light is going haywire right now. So
you good, man.
It's been disturbing me all show, but we good.
Hey, I got something to say. I got to add some more stuff too. I'm just Googling because I don't know shit about this.
Go ahead.
They said patients with MPFL reconstruction experience worse persistent patient reported and functional deficits during the terminal phases of the rehabilitation. So he actually suffered an injury that's harder to come back from than the actual ACL. The MPFL that he tore is actually harder to come back from than the ACL. And then we ain't said shit about the MCL, which he also tore. So this man tore 3 major ligaments in his knee.
And y'all brought him back early.
That's crazy. When you put it into perspective like that, just Googling some of this shit, like, that's crazy.
The Cowboys are wild, man. And like we said, y'all not only are y'all not going attacking nobody in free agency to at least help support these people. Now, I wouldn't be mad if y'all went and got a tackle and then was like, okay, we're going to get us a nice little veteran behind Terrence Steele just in case he ain't looking like regular Terrence Steele, right?
He said he also tore his ting tang walla bean.
He tore everything, man. Y'all got this boy. Y'all depending on him to go right out here early and face some of the best pass rushers in football. That's a tall order right there.
They is wrong for that shit.
That's a tall order.
They said Dallas just want to stay relevant. Listen, man, all you had to do was draft the offensive lineman. You ain't using your second round pick no damn way. You drafted a tight end that don't even know how to get depth on a route.
And look, we got to remember this. He wasn't the greatest pass pro person anyway. So now you're going to ask a hurt Terrence Steele. You're going to ask a hurt Terrence Steele to come up here and block against some of the most athletic people on the field. Defensive ends are probably what? Okay, you'll probably go what? Wide receiver? Who the most athletic people on the field? You'll probably go like wide receiver, running back, and then who else?
Edge rushers.
Edge rushers probably like they right there, bro. And they more athletic than some of these wide receivers and running backs these days. Look at Michael Parsons.
I just got word from my wife. She said that's a 6 to 7 month on the low end injury to recover from. She working.
How many months he had?
Shit, not long enough. He just paid.
And then wait a minute. I believe when the doctors say that, like she's in the medical field, I believe when she say that, I think she's saying like you will be able to walk in that amount of time and not play football. You know what I'm saying? That's two different things, bro.
Exactly. It's entirely different playing football. And then we know for a fact he didn't get surgery the same day that he tore it.
Yeah,
it usually takes a month. It usually takes like a month of rehab to build up the strength back in your leg. Because I tore my ACL, so they made me rehab and build strength in my leg for a month before they even did my surgery. Then they started like my rehab and shit.
See, that's my point. Like at that point, you don't know what to expect when you sit up here. Just like she said, that's why they got sports medicine and regular medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like the sports medicine practice will probably tell you when you should be strong enough to play football. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she probably was closer to, bro, you'll be able to walk now. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you could go block some of the most athletic people on the planet. Like, I don't think you're ready for that yet. Man. Look, she might be like, you can walk, not even run. Like, you can walk, but don't run just yet. Like, after those 7 months. Not play football in the best league ever and against some of the most athletic people that ever walked the field. Like, I don't like that. No.
Yeah, like that's 6, 7, 8 months. That's probably good for us.
yeah, we can walk. Congratulations, you can walk again. but
to go
playing
out there,
football is different.
Go out there and try and block a man that bench press 500 pounds, squat 600 pounds, and he run at you full speed with bad.
You finna get your ass smoked. Like, that's all I'm saying. So, yeah, man, that sounds criminal when we think about it like that, man. And this team didn't even have insurance.
Then, hey, listen,
you gonna try to get your insurance and draft picks, which is
that.
Not even insured. They got Austin Richards, right?
He a left side player.
You're right. Who in the world is our backup right tackle?
I don't know, because I think Valesco's still
They just gonna put a swing over there probably. They don't even got no backup right tackle.
It probably would be Chuma, because Chuma's a swing right now. It'll probably be Chuma. Because Chuma the swing tackle.
Chuma played when he played when Tyron was out. Yeah.
He played when Tyron was out. So Chuma the swing tackle right now. Because he's like I said, Austin Richards is a left side player. They like TJ Bass at guard because they let him play left guard and right guard. Valesco is on injury reserve, if I'm not mistaken. Josh Ball is on injury reserve.
Oh, Chop said he is the backup. Okay. That's just look. All I'm saying is, even if you is gonna be risky, have a backup plan. Have some insurance, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be out here driving in your Hellcat 700 miles per hour all day and you ain't got no insurance. That's foolish. You can't be risky and not prepared. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying? You can't be out here living nefarious and don't have no money for a lawyer when they come bam you up. You know what I'm saying? That's just foolish. So you can't be risky and unprepared. That's just the most crazy thing ever, man.
You know what?
That's the crazy thing ever.
They should have kept nameplate.
They should have did something better than this, because they didn't even want to do no free agents or nothing.
Dog,
that's crazy.
Think about all the offensive linemen that you actually did pass on in the draft, though. DeJuan Jones was there. DeJuan Jones fell to the 4th round. All these other guys that went in the 2nd and the 3rd, but you just had to have a tight end.
The stuff that make you pissed off is the stuff that when we know we didn't agree with the moves they made. And now it's all coming back to bite us in the behind. Like, that's what's frustrating. That's what's frustrating. Yeah. Nobody in this chat box wanted Schoonmaker in the 2nd round.
Nobody would think about no damn tight end.
Nobody want to know. We was good. We told them, look, if they would have took a vote with Cowboy Nation, with the fans, they'd have been like, hey, y'all, let's just take a vote. Do y'all actually want a tight end? If they would have did that, we'd have been like, nah, we good. We got 2. We'd have been like, nah, we good.
Remember the whole conversation going to the draft was that Dalton Schultz was replaceable, and that Ferg and Hendershot were going to be the next big duo in Cowboy Nation. Now Hendershot got hurt, but Ferg been balling. So hey, everybody hit the nail on the head with that one. Ferg has been exceptional. I have nothing to say about it at this point. But
I'm gonna put your ass. I'm gonna give you this work. Cause
at this point, I said at this point.
Yeah, cause look, a couple of weeks ago you were like, Schultz got more production than all that. Like,
listen, what's the NFL about? Updating your resume.
Yeah, he updated that mug, didn't he?
Hey, when I told you that, it was true. That man had more yards and touchdowns than our entire damn tight end room.
That boy Ferg upgraded that.
But thank God for Ferg, because we still ain't getting shit from Schoonmaker. We still ain't getting shit from Peyton Hendershot. We still ain't getting shit from McKeon. And I really feel like Hendershot would have probably lost his job to John Stephen Jr. if he didn't.
And then Hendershot started out pretty bad before he got hurt. He wasn't even looking good before he got hurt. So I don't know what we would have said about him by now. Schoon might have would have been playing anyway.
Man. You ain't lied about that. But
then why would you go get a 2nd round pick that you ain't using?
Because he's not good enough. And
now you gotta justify that you trying to use him by screwing us over in these critical situations when you could have just threw the ball to Ferg. Like, this the stuff that's frustrating to me, man.
All right, so let's talk about the offensive lineman that is playing good. Terrence Smith, hands of steel, was out that bitch going crazy. He was not letting nobody smell Dak Prescott cologne. They didn't know what that man smelled like. They did not get close enough to Dak Prescott on Terrence Smith's side. But it did say that this man, they're not going to even worry about him practicing. Like, just show up on game day. We're going to ice you down. We're going to put your ass out there. So they saying that they might just rest him throughout the week and just have him ready to play on Sundays. Do you agree with that? I sort of do, because this man get hurt.
I do.
He get that man get hurt in walkthroughs. That man get hurt in everything. Just stay at home, play with your kids. I'll see you Sunday.
Man, look, Tyron been practicing his whole career. He will be fine. He know every scheme that you can run. He's a gold jacket. I trust him. Let that man body, put him in the little tank that Superman used to be in. Let him isolate himself, rebuild his muscles and all that good stuff, and let him roll him out there during the game and let him rock out, man. I trust Tyron like that. I trust him.
I do too. He said, "Look like we got schooned just for blocking." That's a bad thing to have somebody for. You want somebody just for blocking?
That's a second round pick. You could have got an offensive lineman for that.
And you got Sean McKeon already. Sean McKeon was already a blocking tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. You just didn't like playing Sean because he was one dimensional.
Then think about this. We still got what? We still winning. A lot of these practices as of late got me feeling real crazy, bro. Because not only did you do that, you come right back this year and use a fourth on the quarterback. Oh my God.
Hold on. Hey,
my God.
Kid Cowboy might be on to something. He said practice in the contract for the bag. Is this really for the team, or they being slightly nefarious if that's true?
They might throw him a bone.
I don't know. Ain't no telling with Jared now.
We almost certain it's probably his last year, but after the way he played this game, I don't know.
Man, that man played so good. I almost forgot that I tried to get him assassinated.
I told you. But hey, he's still been iffy though, so we just gonna keep hope alive that he stay healthy. But man, I gotta get ready to get up out of here, man.
You are correct. You do have to do a show. Y'all make sure y'all spin the block, man. My brother
we
gonna
need
come
y'all to
right
spin
back.
the block.
He gonna be
do
on
this
here.
Boss Land very soon. So hey, y'all make sure y'all tap back in. It's still up. I just need to get me a show in with my boy Hen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that's real right there, man. I appreciate you for taking time to lock in with your boy, get some content out there for the people, man. And shit, I'm off today, man. So if you're trying to do something later on, let your boy know.
Poppy Peach hit you with a soup over there.
He did. Let me go and pull it up, man. Hold on. So, hey, hold on. Salute to my bro, Poppy Peach for the 5-piece. He said Dallas A1 when they draft O-line just suck. We gotta wait till the draft. Hey, that is very true, man. Cause listen, I wasn't even sold on Tyler Smith, and that's why I don't mind being wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong about shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I was not sold on Tyler Smith when they first drafted him, and this man has been a revelation for your offensive line.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Tyler Smith, I looked at his Tulsa tape and I seen his interview. I said I like him. I think he's gonna be fine. Like that was that. I said I think he'll do it. I think he'll be good. That was my take on him.
And listen, he played good. He played good left tackle. He done played good left guard, and he's already in All-Pro consideration for the left guard spot this year. So
man, Tyler be blocking people like 6 yards behind.
He said you're blocked on his stream for some reason.
Blacked on his screen.
He can't send you a super chat.
How you blocked on mine?
Somebody might. I mean, you got people with wrenches. They might have blocked them.
I doubt it. It might have been a mistake. It happens sometimes, man. Yeah.
That's why
I don't remember him saying nothing wrong or bad, so it might have been just a mistake.
Hey,
but
sometimes ain't gotta be nothing bad along with your eye.
Can you comment, Poppy Peach? Can you comment? Because if you can comment, I might see if I can do it on here.
Should have got Mr. Note.
If you can comment.
Oh yeah, he talking about the boy. Hey, he talking about Cody Mock from
the dude that ain't got no. Never mind.
Ain't got no teeth. That's what they talking about. They already said no, Mr. No Teeth. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know who we talking about. Hey, he playing good football for the Buccaneers too.
We said we could have drafted him too.
And
we remember we were saying he was playing some lower competition, but he was blocking people to the sideline. That was, you remember, I was like, I like him. But yeah, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. We finna get ready to do this other show. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for the win. LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. Y'all holla at your boy.
Indeed, man. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all good people, man. And Poppy Peach, they got your raffle entry, man. So salute to you, my boy. But we out.
Yes, sir.